So tonight, I'm paying homage to my friend Martin Yan. I'm going to make my version of beef and broccoli. To you, Martin. Peace. I'm steaming my rice. I'm going to wash, trim, and steam my broccoli. Okay, the broccoli is trimmed. I'm going to start with the stems. I'm going to let those steam first. Then I'll add my florets. Okay, just steam it for maybe 3 to 5 minutes, just enough to soften it up. So when it goes into stir fries. Oh, the rice is looking good. I've taken the lid off and just fluffed it up a bit. Here's our beef we're going to use tonight. I've a New York strip that I've sliced very thin. I like the old Julia Child's rule about wine. If it's not good enough to drink, why would you cook with it? The same thing with meat. If you're not going to, get a good cut of meat, something that you're not wouldn't want to put on a grill and cook, why would you make a beef and broccoli with that? So this is a beautiful New York strip. Look at nice marbling in it, and I've sliced it thin. All the broccoli is in there. I'm going to add a lid, just let it steam for about 3 to 5. Sauce here, I don't have an oyster sauce, so I've got dark soy, light soy, some brown sugar, and because I don't have any fresh garlic, I used garlic powder, nor do I have fresh ginger, so I used ginger powder. Because of quarantine, y'all, I hope to make a grocery store run later this week. Okay, here's a Curtis egg trick. I've got an egg white here. This is something I picked up from a lot of the Asian chefs I've worked with over the years, and it's just a great way. I'm going to whip the egg white, dip my beef in that just briefly, and then just sprinkle with a little bit of cornstarch and maybe flour, then saute it. My whipped egg white, I'm just going to pour that over the beef, then saute. I'm using canola oil because it gets a high smoking point. I'm also going to add a little bit of sesame oil here just for that wonderful flavor. And as you can tell, I have someone shooting now. Lisa has become my camera person. So let's add a little bit of cornstarch. I'm going to sprinkle some cornstarch over the beef. And just kind of toss it over. And you can also use flour. However, I think the cornstarch really gives it a nice flavor. It helps to thicken everything up. So we'll start adding our beef to the hot pan. Isn't that gorgeous? Let that cook. Remember, the canola oil has a nice high smoking point. If you don't have any peanut allergies or anything like that, you can use peanut oil because it has even higher smoking point. Just gonna cook this till it's nice and brown. I really wish we had smell-o-vision because this is smelling so good. Again, this is my ode to my good friend. I know I shouldn't be doing that because Martin says you always use your chopsticks while you're baking your beef and broccoli, but hey, I don't have my chopsticks today. All right, Martin, forgive me, brother. Look at that. Get a close shot of that, baby. Woo! Beef and broccoli. Now I'm going to remove some of that oil. Okay? I love that flavor of that sesame. Today I'm just thinking about all the friends that I've worked with over the years. Julia Child, bon appetit! Cheers, I should say. A Sonoma County La Crema. It's a white Chardonnay. It's absolutely fabulous. I'm going to add my broccoli in now that I've steamed. Okay. And I think since I've got this wine in my hand, I might as well add some white wine to it too. What do you guys think? You think that might taste good, honey?
Yeah.
Some white wine? Okay.
Definitely.
Lisa's saying yes, so the white wine is definitely going in, okay? All right. Just going to add a little bit. Well, sip some, cook with some. Let me get all the broccoli in before I add the white wine, okay? These Calphalon pans I've had for 30 years plus. Nick Calphalon presented these to me way back when I first started at WXIA TV back in Atlanta, and I still love them. In fact, I'm getting ready to buy new pans, and I think I'm going to buy the Calphalon pans. They're new, the stackable ones. And that's, well, I guess that is an ad, right? I am advertising because I love their products. So you want to toss everything over, take your time. I'm going to add some of the white wine right now. Let that cook down. We're going to add our sauce that I've made. The sauce I showed you earlier. And, okay. Lisa just asked a great question. She said, honey, why'd you have the white wine? And I said to her, it's for flavor. And the other reason is I didn't have any red wine open. So we just used the white wine. It's fabulous. We're just about ready to finish this up. The wine is cooked down. And I'm going to, that sauce I made for you. Because I didn't have fresh garlic and fresh ginger, I used the powdered ginger, powdered garlic. And I'm going to pour this over and let it reduce just a bit. I'm going to get everything coated. We're going to serve this with our rice. Okay, we'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's all done. Rolling. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and plate up. What I'm going to do is just drizzle a little bit of the sauce on the bottom. And this is just flat out presentation here, y'all. A pretty plate for my pretty woman tonight. And what I've done here is I made a rice mold. What I did was, to this little storage container, I just rubbed the inside with oil. If all goes well, this should slip right out, okay? And if it doesn't, we're just in trouble. There's our rice mold. Now we're going to plate it by putting some broccoli on the side, okay? Some beef. I just love keeping the rice nice and white. And I'm going to drizzle a little bit of the gravy over the top of the rice, along with some of those broccoli stems. Okay, so at this point we can pour the wine, and tonight we're going to have a white wine, a Chardonnay with our beef. Don't get upset at me for serving white wine with beef, because if it's a good wine, it goes with anything. Peace and love, bon appetit, stay safe wherever you are across the country, around the world. Love from the Aikens household. Peace out.